Welcome to the first pitch for FOD, Fields of Dreams Season 6. This is the kickoff broadcast. My goal is to see if I can get through 2, if not 3 days here. We've got, I'm going to do a game on April 5th, one on April 6th, and then another one on April 7th, and then just turn the file over to whoever may want to broadcast as we get a little bit of a late start compared to last weekend, but it gives us a little bit of extra time here to make it through um, this week and the upcoming weekend to highlight more activity in April. So without further ado, let's kick this baby off. And April 5th schedule, St. Louis at Chicago is the game that I'm going to highlight. And let's go ahead and play that one. We have the lineups. Christy Mathewson against Vern Law, and away we go. Couple of 20-game winners.
Play ball!
And here's the first pitch. Eddie Collins up. Hard grounder to Rizzuto. He'll throw to first. One away. Here's Carlos Delgado. Oh, he gets hit by the pitch. So Delgado just came over in a recent trade. Here's Ed Delahanty, left fielder. He draws a walk, and now Law's got 2 on. Trout will walk, so Law with 1 out here has got the bases loaded, and here is Tim Salmon. Pop up in foul territory. A lot of foul territory here at Old Wrigley Field. This one's out of play. 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line. Out of play.
Strike 3.
Law gets him. That's up to Snyder. Bases loaded, 2 out. And Duke Snyder flies to Gamble in right field, and that will end it. And this will be Mel Ott leading things off for Chicago.
Ball 4.
Draws a walk.
Ball 4.
Oscar Gamble with a great afro and great against right-handed pitching is in there playing right field for Chicago. Lajoie, who came over from the D-Gens with the trade, sends this into center. Won't score a run, but we got no outs. Bases loaded, and Gabby Hartnett. Fly to center. Mike Trout with the out. First run of the season scores. It's Mel Ott on sac fly. Manny Ramirez into center. Another run scores. 2-0 Chicago. Another fly to center. This time Lajoie tags. That's a 3-0 lead for the home team. The Horned Owls take a 3-0 lead here. Now make it 4 as Ramirez beats the throw home, and it's 4-0 here in the bottom of the first.
Strike 3.
Not the start they were hoping to get out of Mathewson for sure. Piazza, Gamble. Charges makes a play. That's 2 down. Here's Scott Rowland, third baseman, Gold Glover. Fly out to center. Here comes bottom of the second. A lot of runs by Chicago in the first. 4. And Rizzuto legging it out for a double. Rizzuto came over from Edmonton. A lot of preseason trades, as usual. New faces on new teams. And some back with their old teams. This one caught by Trout. Makes a great play. So here's Lajoie. Salmon with the catch. We played 2, 4-0. Horned Owls. Collins is nabbed. Well, no, he just beats it. He's on first. He does have some steal threat potential. Here's Carlos Delgado. flies to center for the first one. Delahanty on the ground. Rizzuto to Zobrist. Zobrist over to first. He's got him. Bottom of third. Home team sending Gabby Hartnett up. He strikes out. And here's Manny Ramirez. Got to hit his last time up. And this time he lines right to Roland. But we've got an injury, first of the season. And he's gone for the rest of the game. And that's Manny Ramirez. Maddox on the ground. Vaughn to first. They get him. We've played 3, 4-0. You see Al Kaline now in left field came in for Manny Ramirez. And Duke Snyder into right field, and 2 runs are on the board for St. Louis, and now it's 4-2. Can the visiting Hawks climb back into this game? Rizzuto over to first, and they beat him by a step. Piazza, 2-out single to right. Brings up Scott Rowland. Fly to Maddox. Maddox, Gold Glove center fielder, makes the catch. Bottom of 4. It's Keith Hernandez. Singled his last time up. Mathewson will make the play. Mathewson has settled down after giving up 4 in the first inning. And here's a 2-out double. Rizzuto, that's the second double of the day. Newly acquired Rizzuto. And they will walk Melott and take their chances with Gamble. And Mathewson gets him. 4-2 after 4. Eddie Collins. Caught. And Delgado's hitless on the day. He's going to flare one into left. Kaline makes the catch. Hey, 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 Aaron. Welcome in, David. Tuning in to see your team up 4-2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Lajoie hits this one. And kiss it goodbye. Lajoie with a home run. Extends that lead to 5-2. And a double by Romano. Kaline pops it up in the infield. Caught by Collins. Maddox into right. Will Romano score? Nope, he will hold at third. Runners on the corner. Here's Keith Hernandez. And Mathewson has him loaded with 1 down. Ben Zobrist, the second baseman. Grounder Delgado. He's going to go to second, and they won't be able to get it back to first. A run will score, 6-2. And here's Rizzuto, 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. And Mathewson gets him. But Mathewson giving up 6 runs on 8 hits. And here's the top of the 6th. We're going to see Trout. Deep ball, but Maddox catches it on the run. A web gem. Salmon back to left, and Kaline retreats, makes the catch. That's 2 down. That'll bring up Duke Snyder, who hit a home run his last time up, but he goes down swinging this time. Bottom of 6, here we come. Melott, this one's behind Trout off the wall, a leadoff double. Gamble singles into right. Ott holds at third, and that's no outs. 2 on for Lajoie. And Mathewson gets the first out of the inning on a strikeout. Romano lines straight to Vaughn. Can Mathewson get out of this inning? He can. Marky Vaughn looking to get things going here for the Hawks. Flies to center.
Strike 3.
Vern Law. It could be a 1-2-3 inning, and it is. And as Aaron Reed says, let me hear ya. Let's play some ball. Gary Maddox steps in. Leadoff single. Mathewson's still on the mound. 113 pitches right now. Hasn't been stellar today. Here's a fly ball into right. Salmon. Looks like he's bobbled it, but hangs on and makes a great play out of it. Zobrist in the air to right. Salmon. Out number 2. Rizzuto flies to center. We've played 7. 4-run lead here, and Stan Hack is coming in. Managerial defensive replacement there for Coach Orlando. Eddie Collins looking to get things going here for St. Louis, and another great play by Maddox. Here's Delgado's first hit of the day, all the way to the wall. He's into second with a double.
Ball 4.
Delahanty walks, so 1 out, 2 on. Here's Vern Law in a little bit of a trouble now. Trout on the ground. Hack has to charge. Infield single. Loaded him up with 1 out, and Salmon 0 for 3 steps in.
Strike 3.
And Law gets him. Can Law get out of a jam? Snyder has a 2-run homer today. And this one's in the air. Stays in the park, and Gamble puts it away with a great play. Here's Stan Hack. He'll get a base hit. Came in as a defensive replacement at third last inning.
Ball 4.
Gamble walks. So Mathewson's been on the mound the whole day. He is up over 130 pitches, and the first 2 runners aboard. And Lajoie with another hit. And, oh, what happens? Did they get? Yeah, they caught Gamble leading off second. They toss him out. Hack holds at third, and that's 1 away. Base running error there. You think Chicago would have worked on that here in the preseason. But deep ball out to left. Delahanty, will they throw home? No. 7-2. 5-run lead now. And we go to the 9th. 5-run deficit. Can St. Louis come back? Fly to center. Maddox had a great defensive game out there. Puts the first out away. Piazza aboard with a hit. Popped up. Scott Rowland looks at Zobrist. Yep, he makes the catch. 2 down. Last out here for the Hawks, and it's Eddie Collins. Fielded by Rizzuto. He'll step on the bag, and the home team looks pretty impressive here, scoring 4 in the first. They go on to win 7-2. And who's our MVP of the game? It would be Vern Law. Now, let me change that setup, by the way. See what that looks like. Anyway, first game is in the book. So what other? We got one more game here. We'll autoplay. That's Hagerstown at Amazing, and let's see what we get on opening day. And a 6-5 10-inning win by Hagerstown, and we are going to move on to Sunday, the next game here, and I'm going to highlight the Vegas Lehigh game, and then I'm going to do on the 7th, I believe it is Manchester at Lancaster. And all I'm going to do is 3 days here on that. So let's say St. Pete and Edmonton. Edmonton, 8-7 winner over St. Pete. Let's get on to game 2 here while I've got some time to zip through a few here during my lunchtime. And we will head to Comerica here and see the first game for both teams. Eddie Plank, a couple of old school pitchers today. Eddie Plank and Mordecai Brown. Gambled.
Play ball.
There we go. Tim Raines. Corner's coming in thinking he might bunt, and they get the strikeout. Aparicio, the number 2 batter, another guy with speed and bunt capability, will ground out. And here's Alou. Moises Alou, left fielder, goes down. So Lehigh will send up Biggio, Smith, and Pujols.
Ball 4.
Biggio draws a walk. Ozzie Smith, and Biggio will swipe second. Smith thrown out. A couple newly acquired players on the, one of them's Pujols here for Lehigh. Out number 2, and here is JD Martinez, and what may be his last season in Detroit, and he's got the first run of the game home with a double. Willie Mays batting 5th here. Fly to left. Raines puts it away. New member of Vegas as well, as they've got Stan Musial. And Martinez tracks it down. That looked like a home run off the bat. Beltre flies out to Martinez, and Erstad goes down. So it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cepeda, who started with Lehigh, back on the Lehigh team, reunited with Willie Mays, along with McCovey, who we'll see against righties. The unloved hero of Lehigh, yes. Campanella, fly to right. Brock, this one's going to be off the wall. 1 out double. And Bobby Veach is a new member of the team. And Veach into the right field corner. Campanella comes around. Veach is headed to third. Randolph's going to take the throw. They won't throw into third, so 1 out, man at third, 2-0. And here's Byrne. Plays third base against lefties, and back to the top of the order. Biggio hustles into a double. Could be out of play. Smith. Fouled out.
Ball 4.
2 out, 2 on. Here's Albert Pujols.
Ball 4.
And Plank walks them loaded. And Martinez goes down, and that'll end 3-0, top of the third. Ted Simmons flies to right. Brock is struck out, and Willie Randolph draws a walk. I think Randolph is a new member of the Vegas Stars. That'll end the inning, and Lizards will send Willie Mays up. He's going to fly to left, and it will fly out. A home run for Willie Mays. Ali Reynolds coming in to pitch. Here's Cepeda. Campanella with a base hit. Two on, one out. Allie Randall's facing Byrne.
Ball four.
Grounder, Aparicio looking to turn two, goes to Randolph, not in time to first. The run will score, and it's 5-0. And Smith, it's like an error on the pitcher. That will let another one home. Timmy Raines tracks it down into left. Played 3, 6-0 the Lizards. Biggio over to first. Moises Alou into right. Martinez makes a catch and stand the man up. He'll fly to center. Caught by Mays. Welcome in Jeff and MV. Ooh, Brock with a great catch. Up the middle, Randolph to Aparicio. Could it be 2? It is. They are out of the inning. We played 4, 6-0. Here's Beltre. He goes down, and Darren Erstad came over in the trade, and that's 2 out, and here is Ted Simmons. Long ball to right, and this one's off the wall. 2 out double. And Brock strikes out. So bottom of 5. Campanella's got 2 hits on the day. Make it 3. And we have an injury. Roy Campanella. Ouch. Let's hope that's not too long. Yeah. See who the computer puts in. Bob Lemon's coming in to pitch. Base hit by Byrne. Biggio, this is a fly ball down the left field line. It's going to be off the wall. 2-run score. And a base hit up the middle for Smith. This one's getting a little lopsided. Smith steals second. Pujols to center. Should be a sac fly. Oh, just beats the tag. And Rich Garces comes in. Brown out on the mound here in 6, faces Randolph. Timmy Raines looking to beat it out with speed, but he gets thrown out. And Byrne making a couple good plays over there. Two up, 2 down. Here's Campanella, who got hurt, but they kept him in the game. And it's through 6. It's 9-0. Here is Alou. In the corner, Bobby Veach puts it away and stand the man up with a grounder to Smith. Over to first. And a 1-2-3 inning. Let me hear you. Welcome in, Joe Murdy. stay tuned because right after this game we have the Battle of the Turs. Manchester, Lancaster. Bobby Veach flies to center. Erstad makes the catch. And a 1-2-3 inning for Garces as now we head to the 8th. Vegas looking to get on board. Leadoff runner is on first. First 2 runners aboard safely, 2 on, no out, and Lou Brock is struck out. Campanella lets one by him. Call it a wild pitch. Deep ball, back. Mays on the track. That'll score a run, and it's 9-1. I did say Battle of the Turds. And Garces out on the mound still. Aparicio with an error. Derek Lowe. Pujols. This one's caught by Erstad. Double play. Ends the inning. Now we go to the 9th. Can an 8-run deficit be made up here? We're going to see Aparicio. Out number 1 on the ground out to short. Here's Alou. Brown gets him. Brown struck out 11 today. He's looked pretty tough. 3 hits. Musial says it's not over. Here's Adrian Beltre. Campanella wanting to get the sign right. Hard hit, but Pujols makes it, and it's a 9-1 Lizard win. Opening games for both teams here. Six pitchers in the game for Vegas. MVP of the game goes to J.D. Martinez, the beloved Lizard. The Lizard nobody loved. Let's finish off games on the 6th. So, T-ville at Long Island. T-ville, World Series team from last year. Starts off with the win behind Jack Taylor. Great pitcher. Hagerstown and amazing. We saw Hagerstown in extra innings eke out a win yesterday. And this time we've run out of subscript. So, let's subscript that one back up. What the hell is that all about? Watch me do a clean league folder just for the heck of it. Sometimes that does a lot of things, but let's play a league game, shall we? Autoplay Hagerstown and amazing, and Hagerstown 4-1. That's 2 wins for them on the season. The defending champion, Nooch's San Francisco Safecrackers, opening up at home with a win. Smokey Joe Wood. Manchester at Lancaster. Let's get it on. Battle of the Turs. No, you see what you did? I cleaned the league folder and it fixes everything. So that's a little tip. Sometimes you get damaged player, hit the clean league folder and it can do nothing but help possibly. And it did this time. So here we are at Hilltop Park in 1910. Manchester against Lancaster. This could be the race in that division. Let's see. DeGrom and Russ Ford. New school against old school.
Play ball.
Can Manchester compete against what is possibly one of the top 10 pitchers this in the league, and that's Russ Ford? Let's see. Little Joe Morgan leading things off here on the road. And DiMaggio, newly acquired, is going to try to reach base. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Russ Ford. DJ LeMahieu. For some reason in this early Sims, LeMahieu was a very hot batter. So let's see how he does in the only sim that counts, which is this one. Mauer's going to line to Tulowitzki, who has got a great glove there with a web gem play. Kravitz will fly out. That's 2 down. Here's Bill Nicholson. And nothing. Here we go. Frank Robinson, another player. So 2 new additions to the Manchester team. I don't know if they've really fit into the culture, whatever the culture is over there. I think it's every man for himself. It's a nation of one and all. DiMaggio and Robinson, 2 big names, Hall of Famers joining Manchester.
Strike 3.
Ripper Collins! And we got the first run. Boom! Ice is broken. Ripper Collins puts the first run on the board for Manchester.
Strike 3.
And here we go. Home team looking to get that run back here in the bottom of the second. Bottomley with the leadoff hit. And here's Happy Felsch. Going to lay a bunt down. But it must have been a horrible one because he bunts himself into a double play. And that'll bring up Max Carey, who flies out. And we've played 2. 1-0 Manchester. Ripper Collins. Tulowitzki into shallow left. Boyer, how long will Boyer stay on Manchester? Will they get bored with him and deal him?
Pummel.
Or is he a long-term gold glove player with a good pop in his bat? Maybe that's a trivia question. How many years do we expect Manchester to keep Boyer at third? Base hit into left. We thought Musial would never leave.
Ball 4.
1 out. Russ Ford getting into a bit of a jam. Pitching to Votto, and he gets the strikeout. Jolton Joe steps up. 2 on, 2 out. Hello, midlife. Welcome in. Sewell. Joe Sewell. He'll make the catch, and guess what? Bottom of third. Here we come.
Strike 3.
Home team behind 1-0 to the Manchester Red Bolts. And DeGrom is looking very capable out on the mound as this is another 1, 2, 3 inning. How will this Manchester team play with the lead? I think early on, Envy, you remember, might have been my opening broadcast where we had that one game where some team came down and we saw Manchester struggle with their bullpen last year and give up leads. What will be the makeup of this new Red Bolt team that has a lot of new faces? And there is an extra base hit for sure from Rudy York. He is safe. Ripper Collins. And that's a ground out. 2 down. Can Smith get a run home? This is Reggie Smith. Might be playing due to a platoon situation in the lineup. Not sure. Uh-oh, Joe Murdy's telling us to look out for Bill Nicholson. Here's Joe Mauer, bottom of the 4th. Still down a run. Lancaster, here's Nicholson. And that one drops in for a base hit. 2 out single. Bottomley in the corner. Out of play, and Bottomley keeps this one alive as he sends one back up the middle. 2 out rally here, and here's Happy Felsch. Base hit. We're tied up. A 2 out rally here in the bottom of the 4th. And the Amish have fought their way back. They're not just good at pies. Loading them up now. DeGrom putting himself in a bit of a mix here. And this is a slow roller to Tulowitzki to second. That'll end it, but we're tied up. This game
Ball
could
one.
be a sign of the entire season in that division for these two teams, battling it out. Tulowitzki moves to second on the fielder's choice. Here's Joe Morgan. Pops up. Caught.
Strike 3.
And that'll end it. 1-1 still. Number 9 hitter Sewell, the shortstop for Lancaster. He'll ground out. Here's LeMahieu, leadoff hitter. Back, Joe DiMaggio. A lot of outfield space here at Hilltop. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Foul ball.
Ford gets DiMaggio to pop up in the infield. Sewell with the catch.
Strike 3.
And deep, and Carey puts it away. We're going to the bottom of the sixth. Still 1-1. DeGrom looking good. Kravitz has power, but he'll fly out on this one. Here's Nicholson. And Nicholson's going to be safe. Looks like on an error. DeGrom couldn't field that one cleanly. And Joe Murdy is predicted. As soon as you say good things about Nicholson, he's been on base twice. Looks like I got a little extra time, so I think I'm going to do one more game on the following day. Because I got time to broadcast one after this before I have to get back to other things. Here comes Hoyt Wilhelm. And it's a 2-out base hit. Runners on the corner now. We saw the Amish do damage with 2 outs last time. Will they do it again? This time, Tulowitzki ends it, and we'll head to the 7th. Here's Ripper Collins with the solo shot. I know MV's really fond of Ripper Collins, even more so than everybody on his team that he's fond of. Reggie Smith on board. Infield pop up to Pie Trainer. Trainer makes the catch.
Strike 3.
And it's a out number 3, and it's that time. Aaron Reed says, "Let me hear ya." High Trainer on the ground. Tulowitzki over first. Yeah, he got him. Sewell keeps this one up behind the plate. May have room. Bork, the catcher. And he puts it away. LeMahieu has one hit on the day. And Vato takes it himself. So 8th inning, here we come, a tie ball game. Joe Morgan tries to bunt his way on. It looks like he's going to force an error by Mauer. Yeah, that'll be a throwing error on Mauer. And Morgan takes second. Not a good play defensively in a close game like this. And now Vato moves Morgan to third with 1 out. And Joe D, and they're going to bring the infield in. Joe D into the outfield. This should score Morgan. Nicholson, no throw, and Manchester goes up 2-1. Will that be enough? Robinson with the single, and Ford gets him, but now down 1. Mitch Molesky coming in to play catcher. Wilhelm doing good in relief here. Gets the first 2 batters here in the bottom of the 8th, and here's Nicholson. A great play keeps him off the base paths, and we're down to the final inning here. Can Manchester get an insurance run or 2? It's Ripper Collins. And Ford gets him. Ford not looking to come out as he gets 2 strikeouts here. and gets Tulowitzki to fly to center. That leaves it up to the bottom of the ninth. Can they tie it or take the lead and win? Bottomley, 2 hits today. This one's hit to left field, and DiMaggio, a lot of room out there, makes the play, down to 2 outs to go. Who's coming up? Happy Felsch. Tulowitzki to first. 1 out away. Oh, out of play. 1 out. Carry up, and he draws the walk. Puts the tying run at first, the go-ahead run at the plate. Welcome in, legends. Long Island is still cranking. Slow roller, Tulowitzki to first. Oh, they get him by a step. And Manchester takes a 2-1 victory. See what happens here. Great pitching in this game, but MVP goes to Ripper Collins. Let's take a look back at the schedule here. So on the 6th, Crystal Lake and Florence, 8-6, Crystal Lake. Philadelphia over Beantown, and Chicago and St. Louis. We saw Chicago with a win, and they get their second win behind Charlie Root. So here on the 7th, I'm going to do another game. I think I'm going to roll with Beantown and Philadelphia. Vegas and Lehigh. Vegas 11-8 in 11 innings. Crystal Lake and Florence, a Crystal Lake victory. T-ville beats Long Island. Cleveland smashes Hadley Lake. Hagerstown takes their first 3 against Amazing. Manchester 3-1 on Lancaster. And let's play one more here. Beantown at Philadelphia. And away we go.
Play ball.
First pitch. Here's Larry Doby. These are players that we've seen on Beantown here in the past couple of postseasons. Got to know that this team can really smash the ball here. And Johnson aboard. Chris Sale on the mound here. Frank Thomas goes down. So Victorino, Davis, and Heilman will be at the plate for Philadelphia. I think Heilman's just going to keep getting better and better with his hitting seasons coming along. Davis is going to bunt Victorino over to second. Little small ball. Hard hit to Trevor Story. And Reggie will pop this up in the infield. Caught by Tony Lazzeri. Ordonez up the middle. Story flies out. And here is Charlie Johnson, the catcher. Al Rosen, big bat coming through. 2 out, 2 on. And here's Tony Lazzeri. He's going to come through with a 2-out single or break the 0-0 score here and score the first run for Beantown. Doby will fly to Jackson, who puts this away. Luke to Munson. Munson. This one will be caught by Doby in center. Sal Bando. Base hit to left. Ryan Howard at the plate. He'll fly out. 2 down, 1 on. And Utley with an 0-1 pitch. Utley, a slow roller. Story's going to have to hurry. And he gets him by a step. 2 in the books. 1-0. Beantown. Williams to center. And Frank Thomas with his first hit of the season, and that's 2 out. Here's Maglio Ordonez. Vando makes the play to second. That'll end it. Here's Gus Zernio. Had some good stats last year as a DH. Caught by Rosen. Victorino was. Davis to center. Doby with the out. It's AI controlled, Legends. We created an AI based on you, so it's not skipping a beat.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Bando to Utley. Utley, can he turn 2? He does. That's 2 out. Al Rosen, who got a hit his last time up. And bottom of 4. Here we come. Reggie. Mr. October not looking good in April. How about Thurman? Be a ground out for Thurman Thomas. Now Sal Bando back up right at Story. 1-2-3 inning. Tony Lazzari on the ground. Wow. Throws him out. Doby strikes out. Chris Sale looking pretty tough right here, and he gets another strikeout. Ryan Howard with some cool walk-up music there, strikes out. Utley. Caught by Doby. Deep ball. This one stays in the park. 1-2-3 inning. We played 5, 1-0. Kenny Williams with a big bat's going to bunt his way on first. Look at that. Caught him unaware. Frank Thomas, base hit into left. That's his second of the day, and he's going to hustle into second. No out. That's 2 runners on now. The Iceman looking to put some runs on the board here. Or looking to keep the runs off the board as Beantown looking to add to it. Maglio, base hit into left, scores Williams. Thomas will hold at third. Story's going to ground to Davis. They're going to try to turn 2. Utley, not in time. Another run scores. It's 3-0 for Beantown. And the hits keep coming. Davis. Oh, what the hell that was. Rolls into Davis. There'll be no throw. Johnson took Davis out, and Davis couldn't make a good relay. Wow. Runner takes him out. Here comes Benitez into to pitch now. And he gets Lazzari, but it's a 4-0 deficit now. The Iceman looking to get back on the board. Will fly to Doby. Victorino does. Story to first, and that's a 1-2-3 inning as Beantown comes back to the plate, and the fly to Victorino. Sid Monge coming in from Cleveland. pretty good reliever here, gets Williams. And we're at the 7th inning stretch. Play ball, Reggie Jackson. He'll start off the inning with a strikeout. Munson, this one should be foul. Let's see, there's a lot of foul room over here. Rosen giving chase. That one is out of play. Luke has to cover. He gets him. Ground out for out number 2. And Salbando on the ground. Story over to first. Is it in time? No, looks like an error charged Story on a bad throw. Bando stays at first. And Howard takes it down the line, but Thomas will step on first. We played 7, 4-0 still, Beantown.
Strike 3.
Sid Monge trying to keep the game scoreless here from this point forward, give the Icemen a chance to come back. Ordonez is aboard, 2 out, and here's Johnson, the catcher. He's going to slide to center. Victorino makes the catch. Utley. Thomas takes it for out number 1. Zerniel strikes out, and Story with great range. He's making a lot of good plays over there. Gets the 3rd out, and we're headed to the 9th. Beantown, no doubt.
Ball 4. Take your base. Strike 3.
Looking to add. Monge is looking tired, but see when they'll pull him. It might keep him in here with this.
Strike 3. Down.
Here comes the Goose, Mr. Gossage, trying to keep this game from getting out of hand, and he will walk. So 2 on, 2 out. Who's up? It's Ken Williams. Williams deep into right, but Jackson tracks it down, and now can the Icemen come back? Down 4-0.
Ball 4.
First runner's on. You need base runners to mount a comeback. And here's Harry Heilman. They've got the first 2 men on. There is a chance here. Here's Reggie. Hitless today. Ooh, the home team is booing him as he pops this up behind the plate. I don't know if Johnson's going to be able to make a play on it. He does. Out number 1. Here's Thurman. He's hitless on the day. And Luke gets 2 big outs. Down to the last out now. Here's Bando. And Luke bears down. Completes the shutout. And Beantown takes a 4-0 win here. I would imagine Luke has got to be the MVP with that outing. He is. And let's take us in. I might have time to do one more game here and highlight some different teams. Let's knock out the 7th and move on to the 8th. So, we played up to here. Chico's at D-Gens. Chico smashes D-Gens. Walter Johnson, who's going to be a beast this year, beats Tommy John. Washington ties things up 1-1 with San Francisco in that series. St. Pete beats Edmonton. And Chicago, that's 3 on St. Louis. Crazy, crazy. So April 8th, let me pick a team. I think I'm going to do a Chico's D-Gens game. Highlight those teams. Vegas at Lehigh. This is game 3 of that series. A lot of runs being scored in the series, 10-8 Lehigh. Florence loses to Crystal Lake. Crystal Lake, Jack Morris gets a win. Philadelphia returns the favor, beats Beantown. Cleveland, another win on Hadley Lake. Edmonton beats St. Pete. Hagerstown over Lancaster, San Fran with the win, and St. Louis finally beat Chicago as Kevin Brown comes through. So this will be my final game of the broadcast, but let's take a look at Chico's and DGens. What is going on? Tom Seaver, Ron Guidry. Let's get it on. Yes, you did, Buckshot. Welcome in, buddy.
Play ball.
Chico's won the first game of this series, so this is game 2 of the young season here at Fenway, the home park of the DGens. Guidry facing Shoeless Joe. Be a ground out. Here's Hickman. Can he beat it out? He does. He was hustling. And Guerrero steps in. Fly to center. Cobb, out number 2. And the Goose, liner to Hornsby. So, bottom of 1. We're going to see a lot of great batters here. Ty Cobb.
The winner of the night.
I have to change that thing on Gary. Averill. Oh, off the wall. Earl Averill with a 2-out double. And here's Raja. In the left, Gosselin against the wall makes the catch. And we'll head to the second. Here's Jeff Kent, brand new second baseman for Chico's. Bill Bradley. Rose is going to let that one drop in front of him. Fly out to left. Rose puts it away. Here's Robin Yount. On the ground, looking to beat it out. Euclid has a long throw. And Yount will beat it out. There's my favorite player. I think Buckshot knows that. Clyde Milan. And sad to see many people pass on the chance to add Clyde Milan and allow this team to fall to Buckshot, but so be it. Euclid is aboard with a single. Enos Country Slaughter. Can they turn 2? Yount just sits on the ball. Base hit. Didn't even throw. Here's Seaver. Pitches. Yount to Kent. Kent. 2 out. Runner takes third. Yadier Molina up for the DGens, and this is a grounder. Can he beat it out? He does! Wow. Beats it out. Scores the first run there. And here's Derek Jeter. Came over in the trade. Going to be a long-term shortstop, I think, for the DGens. Now, can Chico's on the road here get that run back? Great play in center by Cobb. And Guerrero strikes out. So here we go, bottom of the third, and Ty Cobb. And Cobb launches a deep one. 316-foot shot. I guess it's not as deep as I thought, but it sure looked deep. Here's Lou Gehrig. Slow roller. He's hustling to first. And Bradley with the throw gets him. 2-0. Here's Chico's, top of the 4th. Hornsby up. Seaver's looking pretty tough as he gets Hornsby, and now Gosselin on the ground out. And Jeff Kent with a 2-out single. And we've played, we haven't played 4. We got 2 out. Kent's still on. I thought was run. Here is Estalella. I don't know how he pronounces it, but He's out, and Seaver's back on the mound looking to shut D-Gens out here. They're up 2-0. Looking to get a 1-2-3 inning if he can, give his team a chance at bat. And Slaughter's going to beat this out. In fact, they're going to charge a throwing error to Jeff Kemp. Slaughter stays at first. That's an E4. Looks like it's foul down the right field line. Pete Rose in there. One out base hit. Rose turns it into a double. Yadier Molina comes through with a base hit. Can Rose turn third? He won't. 3-0, D-Gens. Kemp to Yount. Yount to first. Are they out of this? They are, but they get one more run, the D-Gens do. You know, we played 3-0. Gidry's looking tough out there. Jackson will fly to Cobb.
Dead ball!
Seaver says, remember that home run you hit? Yeah. Cobb steals second. Cobb's a menace this game already, a home run. They'll walk Gehrig and take their chances with Earl Averill. And he gets Averill. He's also going to get Hornsby to pop up. Can Seaver get out of this? Already given up 3 runs on 7 hits. Infield fly, 2 down. Youkilis. Through 5, 3-0. Strikeout. Ground out. Fly out. A 1-2-3 inning. Here come the D-Gens. Slaughter. Oh, Jackson makes a great catch in right field. Yount's going to charge in, keeps Rose off the base pass, but what happens? Did Hickman drop it? No, that'll be an error on Yount. That'll be the second error today on Chico's. E6. Let's Rose take second. Yount gets Molina, 2 down, 1 on. Here, trying to keep Rose close here. Here's Jeter. And the captain all the way to the wall. This will score another run, and Jeter and gets by Milan out there. And it's 4-0 D-Gens. Chico's looking to get something on the board. Scoreless here through 6. Youkilis to Hornsby. That'll be a double play. Where are those bats? Gidry's really got the batters puzzled here on the Chico's team, but this one, is it gone? It is! 2-out solo shot. And Chico's is on the board finally. And Yount says, let's keep it going. Milan. It's out number 3, and we know it's that time. Will Chico's bats wake up? We'll find out. Oh, Gehrig is down for the first out on the strikeout. And Averill. So Seaver, that's his 11th strikeout. It's the first 2 batters. Crowd is pissed. And here's Hornsby. Base hit. Euclid. Oh, rain delay. We've got a timeout rain delay. What happened? 13 minutes. Fever now looks tired. What are they going to do with him? Felix Rodriguez comes in. Hornsby swipes second, looking to get another run on the board. They will walk Euclid and face Slaughter. Rodriguez off the mound to get out number 3. In 3-7, it's 4-1. When will Chico's bats wake up? Or will Guidry keep them locked down? Here is a fly to center. Shoeless Joe flies out to Cobb. Here's Hickman. Guidry is dealing. Here's a 2-out single. Guerrero's aboard. That'll bring up Goose Goslin. Guidry's looking tired. Goslin, this one's into center. And this one is in the seats. The bats have woken up a little bit, but it's 4-3 now. Guidry looking red. And he walks Kent. Bradley goes down. Guidry's out, but they give up 2 runs. 4-3. The bats have woken up. Pete Rose all the way to the wall. Looks like a double to lead things off. Molina. Fly to Milan. Caught. 1 down. Jeter, fly to right. Jackson's got to move in. Looks like he'll catch it. Rose stays put. 2 down. Here's Ty Cobb. Doug Henry will come in. Hit hard to third. Bradley up with it over to first. 9th inning, here we go. Can Chico's come back? 4-3. Guidry still on the mound. Roy Face. Estelella, he hit a home run earlier. Flies to center. 1 down, 2 outs away. Here's Robin Yount. He's walked and singled. He'll fly to center. Cobb back on his wheels. And this one's off the wall. Tying run at second with 1 out. What a dramatic game. Clyde Milan. Roy Face. Milan with the fly ball to center. This is right at Cobb. He'll put it away. That's 2 down. Does Face get the out? Does Jackson tie it up? Let's see. Shoeless Joe. This one is into left field. Pete Rose on the track. And he locks it up. A little too little, a little too late for Chico's as the upcountry Degens. Who's the MVP of this game? Why, that would be Yadier Molina. So where are we here on the day? We are now on the 9th. So I think what I may do is I'll just zip through these games, stop it at the 9th. Let's see what's going on. We got new shift here for different teams playing each other. Manchester now goes on the road at Amazing. Amazing hasn't won. Manchester hasn't lost. What's going to give? Well, Manchester loses. Amazing gets a win, 8-5. Long Island, don't know if you're still in here, Legends. The Long Island team gives me fits all the time, but Mordecai Brown gets his second win, 6-2. Chico's and Degens tied up. Oh, Chico's with a 12-1 behind Chief Bender. Jeff Kent, 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. Cleveland visiting Vegas, Burt Blyleven. And Vegas ekes out a 5-4 win. Hagerstown and Lancaster. Lancaster 0-4 to start the season. Hagerstown 5-0. Wow. St. Louis against the defending champs, the Safecrackers, and the Safecrackers get a 3-1 or 3-2 win. And Chicago at home against a new opponent, St. Pete, and St. Pete beats them. The Mad Hungarian gets a win, and Winfield 3 for 4 with 2 home runs. A hell of a game there for St. Pete. So let me close things out right here. I'm going to zip it up. We'll do the old thing. Through April 9th. I'll zip it. I'll drop it for the next one. But hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. We got season 6 underway. Um, Interestingly, I see Charlie Root got 2 wins on the early season in relief appearances, so that kind of stands out. And Art Fletcher leading the league in batting, and maybe only a couple games at 667. So a long way to go. What do we see? Crystal Lake 3-0, Hagerstown 5-0. So I know Manchester and Lancaster thought it might be the Battle of Stirs, but I'll tell you what, the spoiler could be Hagerstown if they get hot and go on streaks. And the World Series appearing T-ville team is undefeated in Moneyball. A lot of good games left to play. So thanks for tuning in. I'm going to end the broadcast. I'll post this over for the next person, and